Hello, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Lane by Sri Chaitanya. How are you, my dear students? This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. How are you all doing? Welcome to one more session here. Today we are going to discuss about the most amazing topic, the practical inorganic chemistry. This is most important topic for the NEET examination students. Here, students are going to prepare from the textbooks. So from the textbooks, we go through the various theory and problematic questions. But something we present today is about the practical inorganic chemistry that is connected to the laboratory that you do in your exam and in practical examination in the laboratory. Both qualitative and quantitative analysis will focus more on the qualitative analysis, practical inorganic chemistry. So before going for the session, I just want to take this practical inorganic chemistry in two different sessions. One session we are just focusing more on the anionic analysis, and in the tomorrow or the day after tomorrow we'll be having one more session for the same, and that is about the cationic analysis. So get ready for that. Before going for this today's session, I just want to take you some kind of motivation for the students, what Infinity Learn is doing for the students preparing for NEET examination. Here you can see a set of 4 students here, Ashrita, Himadhyuti, Akhil Verma, Satyanarayan, and you can just check their scores 2023 versus 2024. You can see Ashrita got a NEET 2023 310 marks and got 2024 661 marks. So you can see how improvement it is. 351 marks, there is a huge increment, you know. And also you can see Himadhyuti, she got just like Ashrita 310 marks, but she secured 652 marks after taking the classes from the Infinity Learn, and there is an increment of 342. And you can see Akhil Verma, who got just 313 marks in 2023 NEET examination and got 658 marks in NEET 2024 examination. Dear children, you can see, and Satyanarayan, he got 330 and in 2023, and but 2024 he got 650 marks, and there is a huge impact. You can see their score in 2023 and 2024, the score is almost doubled, you know. So how it is possible? They attended the classes and the programs that is conducted by Infinity Learn. You're also attending the classes, you also will get the same. Not only these 4 students, but also hundreds of students got like this. So you all follow on regular basis of Infinity Learn classes, and you are going to ace with NEET preparation for 2024. Are you ready for that? And you will be the next in the same slide for you guys. And also crack your NEET and and grab your medical seat. So please attend these classes on a regular basis, and please like this session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. And also, as your preparation with Infinity Learn, we have Infinity Learn app, and it is there in the Google Play Store, and you can download it so that you can have live classes, mock test, and create your own test, and 24/7 doubt removal sessions. And also, we are on social media. Infinity Learn is on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Telegram channels. So when you just join in the Telegram channel, is very important in the NEET channel. It is there in the description box. You can just click that Telegram channel link and you can join. उसमें आपको क्या मिलेगा? आपको मिलेगा daily quizzes में, हर दिन का एक quiz मिलेगा, एंड जो सेशंस है, सेशंस का स्केड्यूल्स भी ये टेलीग्राम चैनल को आपको अपडेट दे सकते हैं, एंड सेशन नोट का सारा नोट्स आपको मिलेगा, and assignments and many more. So why late? You please click that link and go through that, and you can just prepare your NEET examination by taking the YouTube channel as a platform, and it is completely free, and you can get the best out of anything, and you can check that link in the description box and you can do the best. And also we'll be having Infinity Learn is giving artificial intelligence driven academic program. So artificial intelligence ज़्यादा हलचल चल रहे हैं, बट एकेडमिक्स में AI इस्तेमाल करना, So we have that. So AI goal setting. So set your academic skill enhancement goals, and also you will be having a live classes with expert faculties. Expert faculties are going to tell you all the lessons and टेस्ट एंड पेपर एनालिसिस. आप जो भी कर रहे हैं ना, जो भी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, इसका प्रॉपर असेसमेंट रहना चाहिए. सो you can be getting a test and you will be having AI analytics, so that self study programs are there, learn, practice and revise, conceptual videos are available, and mock practice tests are available, and flashcards are available. I am telling you, dear children, when you prepare for any kind of examination like our NEET examination, whatever you study, has to be continuously revised. That revision is possible when you have that flashcard. So flashcards are there here, and also you will be having a doubt removal session anywhere, anytime. It is powered by AI. Night 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, midnight, it doesn't matter. Just your doubt solution is one click away. Ready for that? And you can scan this QR code and you can just get into that AI driven academic program. Dear children, let's see some more thing. India's largest scholarship examination, that is a score examination. Why I said it is India's largest examination? Because it is giving 1 crore rupees worth of the scholarship. Can you believe it? Depending upon your benchmarking and depending upon your score, you will be given various levels of scholarships, which include study setup and laptop and educational allowance, and up to 100% scholarships behave, as it is true. And the link is there in the description box and the pinned messages in the chart. Even you can click it and you can write the examination. One more surprising thing about this core examination is you can sit at home and you can write the examination online in a simple basis. And you may be connected to Infinity Learn, or you may not be connected to Infinity Learn. You may be studying in some other school or college. Even still you are eligible to write the score. So Infinity Learn score examination offers for the student community who are actually preparing for any kind of examination according to their age groups and according to their standard they are studying. So grab this opportunity and click that link and you can go ahead with that. And one more important thing at last, that is NEET test prep package. NEET 2025 All India Test Series Pack. So what are the key features in that? After this, don't worry, we are going to start with inorganic chemistry, practical inorganic chemistry. This is the last slide before that. And what are the main features that we include in the test series? 27 All India Test Series, which includes 13 unit test, 4 part test and 10 grand test based on NEET preparation. And also 20 online NEET full syllabus mock test be available here, and 25 NEET topic wise PYQs, and also 3 physics chemistry books along with the solutions on video solutions on the app, and also detailed solutions and performance reports for every test. And one more important thing, your performance is compared and benchmarked with Sri Chaitanya. Why? Because Sri Chaitanya is one of the largest hub of competitive examination preparation. So if you write some examination and if you have the comparison along with in the hub of Sri Chaitanya students, and you will be having a precise and accurate prediction of your rank. So the preparation should be guided with proper assessments. So that is available here. Now dear student, this cost around 5,999 rupees, but Infinity Learn is giving a special discount offer because students are so demanding for the preparation. Because of the huge inflow of the students, we have slashed the price. So limited time offer, 50% off. जब आप YouTube 50 ऑफ ये कूपन कोड एंटर करो, आपको मिलेगा 2,999. It's amazing offer. Everybody just grab this offer and you get it, right? Dear children, so we are done for today. about all promotions and all. So today's class of interest is going to be discussion about some more important questions based on inorganic chemistry recently introduced किया गया. So whatever the important questions I am going to tell you practical inorganic chemistry में. So आपको practical inorganic chemistry में आप जो कर रहे हैं ना salt analysis in the laboratory, a salt will be given, you are supposed to follow a systematic procedure to identify उसमें कौन सा anion acidic radical होगा. Hi Abhishek, good afternoon. And कौन सा basic radical होगा. So acidic radical and basic radical conformation भी करना. But the questions will be asked in the such a that it is purely application based and purely analytical based. जो डेटा देते हैं ना, डेटा का हिसाब से आप application करके सही ऑप्शन निकालना. So for that you need to get into the systematic procedure of the qualitative analysis. Get ready. Are Abhishek, how are you? You are not there in the previous classes. Why so? So I just want to discuss a question. Based on that question I am going to discuss the concept related to that. है ना? Yes, ready for that Abhishek? All the students who are live on right now, you please give a thumbs up and fire emoji so that we can start the class. So Abhishek, come on. Annamani is there, right? So, right? Okay, come on. College ka time. You are not able to manage this college time and all because we already entered into this winter. So after this term, NEET examination सिर्फ आपके लिए आगे है. Right? Okay. So you just manage the time, and those who are not able to join the live classes, you please watch the recordings even. So once you watch the recordings, if you have any doubts, you just put your doubts in the comment box so that I am going to personally pursue those doubts and I am going to answer all your doubts. So make use of these sessions for your betterment. For like these sessions, share with your friends, subscribe to Infinity Land NEET YouTube channel. Ready for that first question? So a question will be given. अचानक से एक क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा इससे, आप क्वेश्चन का हिसाब से कौन सा आंसर होगा ये एनालिटिकल केमिस्ट्री से निकालना है. So here a mixture when rubbed with dilute acid, the smell like vinegar. So vinegar में क्या होगा बेटा? विनेगर में एसिटिक एसिड होगा, CH3COOH होगा. So this acetic acid is going to give the vapors. So this any acetate salt, when it is reacted with dilute acid, so what happens? CH3COO acetate ion. So when it is rubbed with dilute acid, it is going to give you CH3COOH. During this rubbing, the salt is taken, one drop of HCl is added and you rub it, and it smells like a vinegar because it is vapors of acetic acid is coming out. So for this question, sulfide, nitrate, nitrite and acetate. Acetate means CH3COO minus is acetate. So the answer for this question is going to be D. So these are called preliminary test. So you have two types of test. Preliminary test and confirmation test. So we'll go with some preliminary test वाला है, we'll go with some confirmation test भी है. So combination of this can also be given. So get ready to see more and more questions for that. Hope you enjoying the class. Abhishek beta, Abhishek, right? So get ready for one more question. So one more question. Those who are there in the live class, I request you give the answer in the chat box so that it is not actually a radio session. It is a live interactive session so that we can have an interaction between you and me. So ready for that? And one more question. So SO2 and CO2 both turn lime water milky. SO2 also turns potassium dichromate in acidic medium, that is said to be white green, while O2 is CO2 is solution in O2 is soluble in pyrogalol, that is Z, turning it into the black. These gases are to be detected in order by using these reagents. What are these? SO2, CO2 and O2. So analyze it. So we are focusing on these three. So it is said to be X, SO2 and Y and Z. So how to do this? How to do this? Now look at this. Potassium dichromate, it is given as a K2Cr2O7, so that potassium dichromate is going to react with sulfur dioxide and gives rise Cr3 plus, which is green in color. So that is Y. And CO2 and O2 do not give this reaction with acidified K2Cr2O7. And also calcium hydroxide is a lime water and it is reacted with carbon dioxide. You are going to get calcium carbonate. Lime water is turned to be milky, so that O2 does not give this reaction with acidified K2Cr2O7. So O2 dissolves in alkaline pyrogalol, so that you can say Y, X, Z decode करने का आपका आंसर B होगा. So this is actually a typical question. You can connect this typical question into practical inorganic chemistry. Also you are going to connect with the D and F block elements. D and F block elements का ये reaction है, and P block elements also a basic chemistry question, right? So follow this mode of questions, this level of questions. Everybody take a pen and paper and write this kind of logics that I am giving you, and these logics not only here, you can use anywhere in the chemistry, right? So don't hesitate to ask any doubts. Use the chat box to ask any doubt. Okay, come on, one more students. Yeah, Abhishek, hope you are understanding. और एक क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास here. Colorless salt A on dilute H2SO4 or acetic acid plus Ki, you are going to give a blue color with starch, and the salt A can be. The salt A can be. What is that? What is that? Somebody please do it. Please do it. I am going to explain it properly. Please do it. Somebody. Okay. So let's solve it. Let's solve it, right? Wonderful, wonderful, right? Abhishek, come on. So what happened here? A blue color with salt means it is supposed to be iodine. Iodine turns blue color, a starch solution, to violet or the blue color, right? So I mean to say it is going to be ammonium nitrite. So what happened? This salt A dilute H2SO4 Ki, it is going to blue color with starch because it is liberating I2. And here colorless salt will be ammonium nitrite, because the nitrite, when it is treated with dilute H2SO4, it is going to give us ammonium sulfate and HNO2 is formed. So the answer for this going to be is ammonium nitrate is the answer for this question, right? So it is a test for nitrite and test for iodide as well. And also HNO2 on decomposition gives rise to HNO3 and nitric oxide, and this nitric oxide is oxidized to gives rise to nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide, then it is reacted with the potassium iodide, gives rise to KNO2 and I2. So as I said, this iodine is going to liberate blue color with starch solution. So you see how lengthy the process is. Actually the test is only up to here. The test is only up to here. But this test has a sequence of reactions. Inorganic chemistry, people say that inorganic chemistry में जो collection of reactions है, सिर्फ रट्टा मारना का है. But sometimes you feel it so, but I strongly feel it. The sequence of the logic you follow it, inorganic chemistry, really you can enjoy it and you can do it. And also one more important point. So my question is, does potassium iodide is soluble in water? Iodine soluble in water? Yes, in the potassium iodide aqueous, iodine is soluble in water. So iodine is non-polar and tightly packed in its crystalline structure. When you put in the water, iodine is insoluble in water. But iodine is soluble in potassium iodide aqueous. So why it is possible? Mention, come on, because it forms Ki3. So potassium iodide react with iodine gives rise Ki3. So because of this is soluble, है ना? Could you somebody please mention what is the hybridization of iodine in Ki3? Could you somebody mention? Yes, mention. sp3 dehybridization, linear structure, right? 2 bond pairs and 3 lone pairs. So this is how inorganic chemistry, it is going to be as a wave like thing. You can simply enjoy the wave of inorganic chemistry beta. और एक चीज है, and a substance on treatment with dilute H2SO4, it liberates Ayush Kumar, hello, and a substance treatment with dilute H2SO4 liberates colorless gas which produces, first observation, turbidity with baryta. What is baryta? Barium hydroxide is called baryta, Ayush Kumar, and turns acidified dichromate solution to green. Solution is visible, don't look into the solution. And turns acidified dichromate solution to green. It was a orange to green, and the reaction indicates the presence of, उसमें क्या होगा? सल्फाइट, SO3 2 minus. So ये जो सल्फाइट salt है, this is a sulfite. When it is reacted with barium hydroxide, this is going to give rise barium sulfite, and it is a white precipitate, and it is given which produces turbidity. It's a turbidity, understand? And it is going to react. Sulfur dioxide is produced in the acidic media, which can react with potassium dichromate, which is orange in color. In the acidic media, it is converted into green. So the appropriate answer for this question is going to be sulfite. My answer is 16C. Okay, any doubts? Ayush Kumar, Abhishek, I am telling you, dear children, here students actually don't focus on inorganic chemistry, practical inorganic chemistry. Focus this kind of questions so that you can do the best in the examination. Ready for that? Ready for that? Very good. और एक क्वेश्चन तैयार है आपका? कर लो. Which of the following combines with Fe2 plus N to form a brown complex? Everybody do it. Yes, so it is all about a brown ring test. I am going to explain you the chemistry of the brown ring test as well. So in the brown ring test, you have to take the nitrate salt and add a little bit of freshly prepared Fe2 sulfate. So I mean to say FeSO4. So that nitrate has an ability to oxidize Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus. So that nitrate is converted into nitric oxide NO, and that nitric oxide is going to combine with hydrated Fe ion to form a brown ring complex. So the brown ring complex formula is going to be here, NO react with Fe2 plus to form a brown ring complex FeH2O5 NO3 SO4. So it is NOSO5. Okay, it could be NO3, NOSO4. This is nothing but NO. So that answer is going to be B for this question. B for this question, right? So students are really enjoying how to solve this kind of questions. So one more question is getting for you. So again, this is based on brown ring test and chromyl chloride test and chloride test and ammonium test. Many tests we are going to say. So when you are preparing for this qualitative analysis of practical inorganic chemistry, focus on the main preliminary test and confirmatory test. Like if you say confirmatory test for chloride, chromyl chloride test, confirmatory test for nitrate, brown ring test, confirmatory test for carbonate, and confirmatory test for ammonium ion, Nessler's test. Like that, every well-known ion has its own confirmatory test. You can just check it with this. So mention in the comment box or the chat box. So what is the preliminary test for ammonium ion? What is the preliminary test for ammonium ion? Confirmatory test for ammonium ion is Nessler's reagent. I am asking you, what is the preliminary test for ammonium ion? So ammonium ion, any ammonium salt, when it is heated with an alkali, it is going to give ammonia. So you can smell the ammonia and you can assess this is an ammonium salt. Ready? So like that, you just find a simple technique to understand. Abhishek and Ayush Kumar, fine? Right. Now let's see one more question. Which of the following reagents turn white precipitate of AgCl to yellow? Wow, it's a perfect question. Perfect question. Whenever ionizable chloride is there, when it is given with AgNO3, it is going to give you AgCl. AgCl is a white precipitate, you know? And this white precipitate is turned yellow. How it is? Arsenites are going to do. Arsenites are going to do with that. So what is that? We will see. And here AgCl is a white precipitate, react with sodium arsenite, and it is going to give silver arsenite, which is yellow in color. So that I am going to give the option C as an answer. So answer is very simple, and you need to find something from your mind, right? Any doubt, dear children? So you please don't hesitate to ask any doubts here. Yeah, this is a super question. Suresh Kumar, यार कल भी मैं आपके लिए ढूंढ रहा था. Abhishek, Suresh, Ayush, these are all my previous batch students when 2024 NEET preparation का series लगा है. Okay, Suresh, याद है उस दिन? So, okay. Your answer is going to be C. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. और एक क्वेश्चन तैयार है. और एक क्वेश्चन कर देंगे. So, when a mixture of solid NaCl and solid K2Cr2O7 is heated with concentrated H2SO4, deep red vapors are formed. This is due to formation of, yes, I know Suresh is on fire. Suresh Kumar is on fire with Suresh Sir and gives a perfect answer. Come on, write it. So there lies your competitive spirit, dear students. Come on. Competitive spirit. Kahan hai? So that is your confirmatory test for chloride. Solid NaCl. Any ionizable chloride, when it is treated with K2Cr2O7 and K2Cr2O7, so you are going to get Cr2O7 2 minus and Cl minus in the presence of H2SO4 concentrated. You are going to get CrO2Cl2. This is chromyl chloride test, and this is chromyl chloride. So option B is the correct answer, right? And AgCl dissolves in ammonia solution gives. AgCl is soluble in ammonia because it forms a complex with silver. What is the complex? Coordination number 2. Silver का coordination number 2 होगा. Suresh, silver का coordination number 2 होगा. So coordination number 2 बता दिया ना. So you can do accordingly. Hint भी दिया आपको. Silver coordination number 2. And that is going to be AgCl is dissolved in ammonia. You are going to see the formation of AgNH3 twice. AgNH3 twice. So that complex makes it is more soluble, right? Any doubt? Any doubt? That's perfect, right. So, one more question, get ready for that. One more question, dear children. A mixture upon adding concentrated H2SO4 gives deep red fumes. It may contain the anionic pair. You want me to give the hint for this? Yes, it is a hint, chromyl chloride, deep red color. It's a chromyl chloride and it is given by ionizable chloride ions. So the couple of anions that you are going to get, try to get into the dichromate and chloride. So it is going to be dichromate ions and ionizable chloride ions. तभी आपको CrO2, Cl2, you are going to get deep red color vapors, and these deep red color vapors are passed through sodium hydroxide and lead acetate. You are going to get a lead chromate precipitate. Are you getting or not? Clear? Any doubt? Is my voice is audible? Abhishek? Is my voice is audible? Perfect. Now let's do some more questions. A solution of salt is in concentrated sulfuric acid produce a deep blue color with a starch iodide solution. The salt may be. We discussed this kind of similar kind of question we discussed. Abhishek, Ayush Kumar, come on Suresh. What could be the answer for this question? This question is going to be bromide, because this bromide, and bromide, when it is reacted with H2SO4 gives HBr. This HBr is going to react with H2SO4 gives rise of bromine, and it is going to be a red deep blue color with starch. It react with the deep blue color with starch. Okay, and or a question है, a colorless solution of a compound gives a precipitate with AgNO3. Dear students, these questions that I am discussing, it is purely analytical. You have to read the question and given data का हिसाब से आप analyze करना. So let us do. A colorless solution of compound gives a precipitate with AgNO3 and but no precipitate with a solution of sodium carbonate. The action of concentrated H2SO4 on the compound liberates the suffocating reddish brown gas, and it is reddish brown gas the compound is. Okay, so what could be the answer for this? Let me just go through these equations that are there. Ag plus Br minus gives rise AgBr pale yellow precipitate, AgNO3 से एक pale yellow precipitate मिला, and NaBr react with sodium carbonate. It is reacted with sodium carbonate. Okay, and that is a bromide. Br minus जो है ना, it should be bromide NaBr. So there is no reaction. NaBr react with H2SO4 bromine. It is suffocating, and it is going to be answer. Sodium bromide is the answer for this question. So simple, a salt का नाम देना है, आयन का नाम देना है, कन्फर्मेस्ट टेस्ट भी लेना है ना? Right? So many students are watching this session, but so try to interact with us so that we can even get more energetic with a lot of enthusiasm with you guys. Okay, let us see some more questions like this, and I request you guys, you only have to give the answer for this. Here, and an aqueous solution of salt containing an acidic radical X minus and react with sodium hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite in a neutral medium, and the gas evolved produces blue-black color spot on the starch paper. The ion X minus is. So what could be the ion? Iodide, bromide, nitrite and acetate. So it is supposed to be iodide. Iodide gives iodine. Iodine gives a starch dots, blue dots on the starch paper, and hypochlorite HOCl, H plus OCl minus. So hypochlorite is I minus H2O, it oxidizes to gives I3 minus to gives rise to OH and Cl minus. This I3 minus on starch, it is going to decompose into I minus and I2, and it is a blue black spot on the starch paper due to the formation of iodine starch adsorption complex. So I3 minus decomposes to gives rise I2 and I minus. So this is the answer for this question, option C. Option C is the answer for this question. Ready for that? And also one more question. So the questions what you see, it is absolutely matches with NCERT level, and whatever the experiment you do, whatever the theory procedures you study, these are all there, Suresh Kumar. And also these are related to pure NEET level questions. So take a pen and paper and write all these questions so that you can do the best for these, right? Or a question behind, nitrate is confounded by ring test. The brown color of the ring is due to formation of brown ring complex. I already mentioned the brown ring complex. The ability of what is the principle behind the brown ring test is the ability of nitrate ion to oxidize Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, so that nitrate ion is converted into NO. That NO is going to form a complex with the Fe ion, so that hydrated ferronitrate solution. So you can say nitrate is converted into NO, so that Fe2 plus is oxidized to Fe3 plus, so that NO is going to combine with the Fe2 plus, so it is going to give the brown color complexion. You can say this is your FeH2O 5 NO SO4. So this is your brown ring complex, right? Okay, my dear children, और एक चीज है, that is nitrosoferrous sulfate. Nitrosoferrous sulfate. Okay, it is a pentahydrate in the complex, and also nitrates of all the metals except mercury and bismuth are. When you talk about the solubility, all really gaming, perfect. Nitrates of all salts are going to be soluble, except mercury nitrate and bismuth nitrate are insoluble. So I just want to say it is soluble in nitrates of all metals are soluble. Undoubtedly there is an exception. So in this class, in this question, you are solving question as well as your learning concepts. I am telling you, qualitative salt analysis, the students has less emphasis in their preparation area. So you all focus on this preparation, you can do the best. You can do the best, है ना? और एक चीज है, Nessler's reagent is K2HgI4 is what you call it as Nessler's reagent, K2HgI4. Okay, खाली K2HgI4 नहीं होगा. In the alkaline media, it is going to be the Nessler's reagent in the alkaline media. Okay, and when bismuth chloride is poured into a large volume of water, the white precipitate produced is. So hydrolysis of the bismuth chloride takes place, so to form BiOCl as a product. You can see BiCl3 on hydrolysis gives rise BiOCl, and which is actually a white precipitate. My answer for this question is going to be C for this question, right? Dear children, hope you are understanding. That's good. एक फायर इमोजी thumbs up देना है क्लास में, सो सबका जोश उठाने के लिए. Very good. And a precipitate of PbSO4 is soluble in. Precipitate of lead sulfate is soluble in. Just the solubility of the lead salts. It is going to be ammonium acetate. Why ammonium acetate it is soluble? Because lead is going to form a salt with acetate to give rise lead acetate, which is soluble in water. So the answer is going to be barium, yes, PbSO4, PbSO4 on decomposition gives rise to Pb2 plus and SO4 2 minus, and Pb2 plus, okay, in the ammonium acetate, lead acetate, ammonium sulfate is going to be formed. Ammonium sulfate is going to be formed. Okay. So, Mushkan, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Now, so there is a 4 test tubes containing dilute HCl and barium chloride and cadmium chloride and potassium nitrate. Which of the following reagents would help in the identification of barium chloride? You can go with sodium hydroxide, you can go with AgNO3. So what happened? Barium chloride, barium CrO for 2 minus gives us barium carbonate, sorry, barium chromite, yellow color. I am fine, thank you, Mushkan. And Ag plus combined with Cl minus gives us AgCl as white precipitate. I can use what sodium hydroxide, K2CrO4 and AgNO3 both are used. Hope this kind of questions are really helping to you guys. Henna? Very good. Now let's do one more. Let's do one more. Simple type questions, and consider the following observation: route mapping questions. Route mapping questions. So, some metal N oxidation state, dilute HCl gives rise to white precipitate. On heating, it gives water, and that soluble in dichromate, it gives an yellow precipitate. And the metal ion Mn will be, what could be the answer? So like that you can see it is a lead 2 plus, lead forms lead sulfate, lead chloride, even treated with chloride HCl, lead chloride, and it is a hydrated lead chloride. On heating gives rise lead chloride anhydrous, along with when you treat with chromate, it gives rise lead chromate, yellow precipitate. So the answer for this question is going to be Pb2 plus. Pb2 plus. है ना Mushkan? Hope you are understanding. How about your preparation? How about your preparation, my dear Mushkan? And one more question. There are 4 test tubes containing, already we discussed this, yes. Yeah. So HCl, the same model, HCl, barium chloride, cadmium chloride, KNO3 solutions, 4 are there. And which of the following reagents will help them to identification of barium chloride? So for that I just want to say here AgNO3 can be used kaise. So Pb2 plus react with the H2S, second group cation. So PbS, black precipitate, is observed, and this black precipitate is soluble in HNO3, gives us lead nitrate, and this lead nitrate Pb2 plus free ions and react with the sulfate gives us white precipitate. So for that you can go with AgNO3 precipitation, and also H2S in the presence of HCl precipitate second group but not fourth group. Why? Because common ion effect. Yes, it is common ion effect. Remember ionic equilibrium, common ion effect. Yes. We'll see HCl decreases the concentration of S2 minus due to common ion effect. Fine. And also, so due to common ion effect, the ionization of H2S is suppressed and thus low concentration of S2 ions is maintained. So this much of S2 ions concentration is enough to precipitate only the second group cations but not the fourth group cations, because Ksp of second group sulfides is very low as compared to the Ksp of the fourth group cations. Of course, group 2 and group 4 has the same criteria of precipitation as a sulfide, right? So like that, we can have which of the following is insoluble in sodium, dilute HNO3 but dissolves in aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is a mixture of HCl and HNO3 which is in the 3:1 ratio, concentrated HCl and HNO3. उसमें आपका एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट क्या होगा? NOCl, okay, NO plus and Cl minus, okay, right. So we can say HGS is soluble. HGS is insoluble in dilute HNO3 but soluble in aqua regia. Aqua regia, okay, concentrated HNO3 and concentrated HCl. So 1:3 ratio. उसमें 3:1 HCl का concentration का है. Okay, so like that we are doing a rapid fire inorganic chemistry questions. Rapid fire. And NEET examination में fire रहना चाहिए, my dear children. Mushkan, any doubt? How about your preparation, Suresh Kumar, Ayush, Abhishek? Yes. And today we discussed with certain practical inorganic chemistry. Mostly we given emphasis on inorganic anionic analysis, acidic radicals. मैं अगले सेशन का प्लान कर रहा हूँ कैटायन एनालिसिस का रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चनर करने के लिए. आप तैयार हैं? So what I instruct you guys, you please make a note of every question and the detailed solution that I give for the every question, and you can do the best in your NEET examination, believe me. And we are done for today. Please like the session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Lane NEET channel. And hope you enjoyed today's class. And signing off, Suresh from Infinity Lane. Thank you very much. Thank you.